Broadcasting live from somewhere in the Shadow Realm, this is Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Links Talk. Here's your host, Doug Dimmaduel.
Hey there, welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Links Talk. Today we're going to take a look at the new announcement that Duel Links just put out for a new event going on. I'll start going through this one with you. The announcement is Yugi Muto will appear in Duel World. I'm reading the description here. To all duelists, Yugi Muto will randomly appear in Duel World during the above period. If you spot him, duel him to possibly earn a victory reward card. Don't hold back and duel on. Rewards have been added and changed since the last event. So, this event is starting on May 2nd, I guess as of 3 a.m., and it's going to go on through May 9th until 1 a.m. So, without further ado, let's just take a look at some more information on this one. There's a few pretty decent cards that you probably want to try and get through dueling Yugi and trying to get a few great rewards. The first one is Valkyrion, the Magna warrior, and this is the big ultra rare that you'll be able to get as well. And this looks like it's one that they're really trying to promote during this whole process too. And I mean, hey, I like this one a lot. I remember this one from one of the old structure decks when I was playing the card game a while ago, a long time ago. This one was one of those cards that I really like to have. But a little bit about Valkyrion. It's a rock monster, earth type. Its effect is that it cannot be normal summoned or set and must first be special summoned from your hand by attributing one Alpha the Magnet Warrior, Beta the Magnet Warrior, and Gamma the Magnet Warrior from your hand and or field. You contribute this card, then target one Alpha the Magnet Warrior, Beta the Magnet Warrior, and Gamma the Magnet Warrior in your graveyard and special summon them. So the big thing about this card is its stats. Its attack is 3,500 and its defense is 3,850. This thing is a beast. So if you're able to get that one, along with, of course, all three of the pieces that you would need to make it, because again, I just started playing in this event. I've already dueled Yugi a few times and already got myself a Beta the Magnet Warrior, so I've already got one out of the three pieces. But Beta the Magnet Warrior, it's a 1,700 attack, 1,600 defense monster. Of course, then you have Gamma the Magnet Warrior, which is a 1,500 attack, 1,800 defense monster. And then you have Alpha the Magnet Warrior, which is a 1,400 attack, 1,700 defense monster as well. And they're all level 4. So just keep that in mind when you're unlocking these great rewards. There's a spell card that's a super rare that you can get in this event, and I know it's a pretty popular one. It's Union Attack. What you do is you target one face-up monster you control, add up the total attack of all other face-up attack position monsters you currently control, then during the battle phase of this turn only, the monster gains that much attack, but cannot inflict battle damage to your opponent. Also, other face-up attack position monsters cannot attack. So, again, that's another one of the supers that you could get in this event. A really, really good one. And there is one other ultra rare besides the Magna Warrior, and that is Gandora, the Dragon of Destruction. It's obviously it's a dragon, it's a dark type. Cannot be special summoned. You can pay half your life points, destroy as many cards on the field as possible other than this card, and if you do, banish them. This card gains 300 attack for each card destroyed this way. Once per turn, during the end phase, if this card was normal or flip summoned this turn, send it to the graveyard. So that's the other ultra rare that you could get out of this set. There's a ton of other good ones, but anyway, you'll see Yugi starting to appear in Duel World. I don't know, you could get him at level 30, level 40, level 20 or 10. But keep in mind that you won't see a level 40 Yugi Muto unless you are at stage 30 or higher. So if you are still sitting around in the 20s as far as your stages, start trying to go through those missions, complete it, and try and get at least up to stage 30, because that's how you'll get at least a better opportunity to get more rewards, is by going and dueling a level 40 Yugi Muto versus, say a level 20. Level 20, you're not going to get as many good rewards as you would dueling a higher level Yugi in this event. And also, too, another perk of having stage 30 is, of course, being able to go to the gate that you have on your screen there, and you're able to actually go back and do a lot of the other legendary duelists at level 40 as well. Because up until then, you could only do it you could do a level 10, a level 20, or a level 30 for each of those legendary duelists. At least that way, once you get to stage 30, you can start dueling your legendary duelists at level 40. So, anyway, that's a good. I think this is a really cool event. I think it was a while back too that Yugi was around, and you were able to get some good cards as well. So, definitely jump on top of this one and try and get as many prizes as you can out of each duel, get as many rewards as you can. And another really neat thing about while this event is going on is the fact that there is also the bonus duel reward campaign. So what this will do is it'll give you a campaign bonus anytime you complete a duel in Duel World. That also includes dueling Yugi Muto during the event. You'll get 1,000 bonus assessment points. So again, this is really to help you get even more rewards after each of your duels. So maybe your assessment score, as far as when you're done with a duel, that may not be the best. Maybe say it's 2,500 or 3,500. Boom! Add on an extra 1,000 to that, and that'll get you an extra reward every time you complete a duel. So again, this is just cool how these two events are compounding on top of each other. I think this will only benefit you the more that you end up finding Yugi and you start dueling. So I think this is a pretty cool thing. But anyway, that's what I have right now for the update. The other major thing that just happened is I believe there was an update to the card trader and adding a few additional cards as well to an already pretty stacked lineup in here. The one card that I want to touch upon because it relates very well with this Yugi Muto event is the addition of another ultra rare card from the card trader, and that is for Delta the Magnet Warrior. It's a level 4 rock monster as well, Earth type, and its effect is if this card is normal or special summoned, you can send one level 4 or lower Magnet Warrior monster from your deck to the graveyard. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can banish 3 level 4 or lower Magnet Warrior monsters from your graveyard except Delta the Magnet Warrior, special summon 1 Valkyrion the Magna Warrior from your hand or deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. You can only use each effect of Delta the Magnet Warrior once per turn. So this is a great way if, say, your Magnet Warriors are out there in a duel, ending up in the graveyard, taking hits, you're battling it out, and these guys, they all end up in the graveyard one way or another. You got this Delta the Magnet Warrior up your sleeve, use its effect, and just completely bypass the requirements to get your Valkyrion the Magna Warrior out from, and it doesn't even have to be in your hand. According to the effect, it can come right out of your deck as well. So you don't even need the Valkyrion the Magna Warrior in your hand. So this card is just phenomenal if you're trying to really capitalize on this new Yugi Muto event and trying to get all the Magnet Warrior pieces and trying to get Valkyrion the Magna Warrior. And if you're trying to build that kind of deck, try and save up your ultra rare, the spheres that you end up getting. And you might want to, all those ultra rare stones, all those, I think it's an earth monster, so I think it requires, what do I see here? See, it requires 65 earth stones and 3 ultra rare stones. So as long as you have those, that's definitely worth picking up from the card trader if that's the kind of deck that you're trying to run. So something to keep an eye out on. Of course, I know there's a few other additions as well, and we could touch on that another time. But with that, that's just the update with all the new events going on right now in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. And if there's anything you want to add or anything that you're excited about, just reach out to us on Twitter, and it's at Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck Talk, and it's all one word, at Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck Talk. So until next time, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you soon.
Join us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck Talk. Tell us about the decks you want to see broken down and analyzed. Discuss strategy and new cards. Meet other duelists. It's all on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck Talk Facebook page. Like it today.